Welcome you guys and welcome to our Shenanigans. I'm Andy Duncan, as you all know. Guys, today we're gonna have a new radio installed in the MK7 project, and I'm pretty excited to showcase to you guys the features that this radio has. I was looking for a radio that has all the functionality of using your steering wheel buttons, functionality of what the car has to offer, and I finally got a radio that is suitable to my needs and that I think is the best capable radio for the MK7, and I'm pretty excited to bring it to you guys. Maybe you guys also is looking for a radio that has all the features and you can basically do all the customization and basically just stuff on the radio that makes it unique. So I'm pretty excited to bring this video today to you guys, and if you're not subscribed yet guys, do smash the subscribe button. Let's grow the Shenanigan family. It's absolutely free. Sit back, relax and enjoy this video. So yeah guys, today we're going to talk about this radio. This normally comes out with your 7 or your 7.5, some of the models. You will also see this radio in a lot of other models as well. But today we're going to replace this. I was contemplating a long time if I basically have to replace this radio with a 7.5's radio. But that situation is too expensive. So I partnered up with someone you will see later in the video that will basically gonna give this car a totally refresh in the infotainment system, and I'm pretty excited to see what this unit is all about. But today we're gonna sort out this and make it more futuristic, if I must say. So I'm pretty excited. So guys, today is the day that we will be basically doing the radio update of the MK7. I'm pretty excited. We're gonna do it here, Artec, with Albert. So I'm pretty excited, and Albert's gonna install the radio today, and let's see what this radio is all about. I had a lot of good comments about this radio and a lot of good feedback, so I'm pretty excited to see what this radio is all about, and the Android Auto and all the other type of features that this radio had, because I had specific stuff that I wanted on a radio, that all my functions on my steering wheel, my tire pressure and all of that must still work, and also work with my dyne audio. So let's see what this radio is all about.
The next day.
So yeah guys, I'm pretty excited. Today we finally got the Mekede Dudu5 installed. Yes, you get a lot of different variants of the Mekede Dudu5, but I opted to go for the Dudu5 version. You get the Dudu3, the Dudu4, the Dudu5, and the 7. But I opted to go for the 5 because the functionality, the inner workings, and the screen resolution and stuff, and the cores, the 8-core processor that this radio basically has is insane. There's no lagging or dragging or anything when you basically touch this radio. This is a full Android radio and it's got insane features. When you go onto the radio, you can like do your visits. This also has the CAN bus of the MK7 basically now installed on it. So it will show me my tire pressure. It will show me the speed while I'm driving. It will give me, like, if I switch the car on now, it will basically, when you switch like on the aircon or the fan, it will show you on the screen basically your values of the aircon or the fan or so that you're running. So this radio got a lot of features. And when I was basically in the market for a radio, I said to myself and to my brother, look, we have to go for a radio that's going to be integrated in this car, that all the functions in the car are still going to work, because it's useless of putting in a radio and some of the features in the car doesn't work. Like your tire, if you go and put wind into your tire, you basically have to reset it. Otherwise you'll have a warning on your desk. This car also has in the dyne audio, so I wanted to keep that factory type of feel with the sound that the car has. I wanted to work with the radio. This radio is pretty insane. It's got a 4 gigs of RAM. It's got 64 gig space that I think it's over enough for this radio. It's got CarPlay, it's got Apple Play. You can basically put any widget on it. This is some of the widgets that's on now. Currently I have the radio widget in the middle. I have my maps, and then I have my infotainment of my car, the speed and everything that I basically, when I'm driving and so on. When you open up your door, it will even show you your doors open. And what's also pretty insane for this radio is it's got Wi-Fi 6 capability. I was blown away when I basically saw this option, because a lot of the new radios, or the radios, not for bad mouthing the brands, but didn't even have Wi-Fi 6 capability. And some of the features basically also of this radio is you can do your tire pressure or your TPMS sensors that you basically plug into your or put into your wheels. Then it can give you the exact amount of air what's in your wheels. You have like a cam that comes in front here by your mirror, that you basically can tell you the distances and basically record any type of movements, or when you maybe are people that's driving crappy or so, it can give you that warnings and stuff. So that's just some of the features this radio is integrated and stuff that it has. It also has 4G capability. My 4G capability plug is just underneath my cable. I still have to put in the SIM card, but just some of the crazy features this radio have. I must say, all this buttons here still works with the radio. That was also one of my biggest points that I wanted to have with the radio. But just all around the feel of the radio, working with the radio, the widgets and stuff that the radio has. It still has your auxiliary, it still has your USB, it has your Google Maps. I must still log into it with my Play Store, but I will basically give you a rundown over a month from now what I think about this radio. It has Spotify, it has Netflix, it's got YouTube, it can go into Google. So this radio's got so many features packed into this little monster. I mean, it's a 9.5 inch 2K screen. It's one of the best screens out there, and Mekede Dudu5 or Mekede is one of the biggest software developers for car radios and stuff in the world. So they basically know what they're doing. Most of the manufacturers use Mekede to design software and stuff for them for their radios. So I'm pretty excited for this Mekede Dudu5 radio that's in the Golf7 GTI. I think it gives it a more futuristic look for something that's also to come that I'm going to point to. But I must say, very excited for this radio. I've been using the radio now for the past week, but I must say, for using this radio compared to my old radio that was in here, as a night and day difference. It gives the car a more futuristic look, and just the functionality of this radio is pretty insane. So comment down below, what radios do you have in a MK7 or MK6 or MK5, and also comment down below where you're watching from. If you like this type of content, do subscribe to the channel. Let's hit that 8,000 subscriber mark by the end of the year. I'm pretty excited for that, but big things still to come for this MK7 GTI. So yeah guys, now we are in the wireless connection panel. So there you will see your Bluetooth, you will see your hotspot, your airplane mode, Wi-Fi, and your network. So the network, I still have to put in a SIM card. There's the 5G, and it's also got your Wi-Fi 6 capability on this radio. I must say, pretty insane feature. And your hotspot, so you can basically do also the hotspot on this radio. If you go down to launcher settings, you will see the different type of mode. So I currently have it on like a 3-stage wizard type of feel. Here's your status bar, so you can put up stuff that you want to be there. Here's, you'll see there I have the 3 type, and then you get a normal mode where you have your 4 widgets, different type of widgets you can have on the bottom of the screen. And then it's just a 3D model of the car. I currently have that off. Then you can put any wallpaper and stuff on the radio. This is basically just a normal one I currently have. I am planning to put on the MK7 in the near future when I do the update video for you guys. Vehicle, there you can see basically like the camera settings, and basically like your reverse camera, your steering wheel buttons and stuff that's set up, your factory settings, and basically like your startup settings. It's just some of the stuff that the radio also can do. Like what I like about this radio, when it was basically installed by Albert, it was basically integrated with the camera, so everything in the car works, and that was very important to me. Sound settings, here you just basically gonna have your equalizer of what type of things you want, bass, treble, and that type of feel. The advanced, there you can also, like my car has a factory fitted Dyne Audio subwoofer in the back, so just program that as well. So guys, there you have the 2 options. You have your daytime and then you have your nighttime. So when I put the car's lights on, you will see the screen automatically goes to the dark time or the dark mode. And I must say, pretty insane feature. Screen still looks crisp, and all your features and stuff is still there. It even gives you like a little car that it shows the lights. How cool is that? But that is basically, if you put your lights on, it automatically goes into dark mode. Here's what I talked about, just some of the features. Is your advanced feature. I still have to play around with this radio and see what basically all the type of stuff that's available on this radio. But I'll give you a whole feedback of this radio in a month or so's time. There's just some of the connections you can do. There's the camera, or that's the TPMS, that's just for your tires, so it'll give you an accurate reading of your tires, how much air and stuff is on. This is basically a camera you can put in front underneath your mirror, and it will basically do like a recording of everything that's going on in the front. It will give you warnings and stuff. But it's pretty cool to see all the innovations this radio have, and all the stuff that you can still do with this Dudu5 radio. But let's go further down. There's just more features, mobile notifications, gestures you can do. This radio has currently Android 13 on it, and that's just about the device. Like I told you, 8 cores, 4 gigs of RAM, 64, 2K screen, and just some of the stuff that this radio have. I must say, pretty insane radio, and it looks like OEM when you look into the score. That's the type of feel I wanted to go for. So yeah guys, we come to the conclusion of the radio. I must say, this radio really looks insane, and it looks factory when you look to the radio, and just some of the features this radio has is pretty insane. And I'm pretty excited to see what capabilities, what functions this radio can basically integrate with the car, and I'm pretty excited to see what the future with this radio, sound upgrade and stuff that we still can do in the car. So just a special shout out to ATM Albert, situated in Arctic in Mossel Bay. A special shout out to you guys, because why, I must say, just the professionality of your work, the friendliness and just the service you gave was really amazing. So if you need any radio install, sound install, Albert is the guy in the Mossel Bay region. I'm going to put all these details in the description box down below. So if you need something, do contact Albert and you will sort you out. So guys, also there is a lot of stuff that we're still going to do to this car, and I'm pretty excited. I'm going to take you on a journey that makes this car a one of one in South Africa. So if you like this content, do smash the subscribe button. Let's grow the channel to infinity and beyond. Let's hit that 8,000 subscriber mark, and I'm pretty excited to show you what I'm still going to do to this car. So yeah guys, let's reset, let's enjoy the week, look after yourselves, protect yourselves, don't forget to subscribe, be safe out there, peace out.